Hey, what's up, y'all? Jonathan Fuller with For the Known. Let's go. Recording my first video series. In the first video series I'm doing for the Known YouTube channel is on shame. I got 5 scripts, 5 outlines for shame. And this is fundamental. Why start the whole YouTube out on shame? And here, let me tell you, a lot of times we think that anxiety, anger, addiction, relationship videos are the issue, is the problem. But really, there's something deeper than these issues. There's something underneath that is unresolved, that subconsciously we're not even aware of. Consciously we're not aware of. And when this shame is programmed, where does shame come from? Have you ever asked yourself that? Shame comes from being programmed, your nervous system being programmed. By the time you were in your room, from 0 to 7 years old is when a lot of the programming gets done, right? And so within these first 7 years, your nervous system is gathering intel, is gathering the energies. You see, we're at Superstition Mountain here in the deserts of Arizona, and there is a great energy next to these mountains. I feel just this really excited energy right now in my chest. And see, these energies, these emotions, this is who we are. And that's why the greatest question you can ask yourself is, who am I? Right? Know thyself. A life without going after the answer to this question is a life not worth living. And this world is so fast-paced, is so masculine-driven, accomplish, do, grind, that it will wear you the fuck out. And that's what hit me. I got worn out. Me and my wife separated. I thought we were never going to be back together. And that pain. I thought everything was cool. I was making money. I thought everything was great. And when she left, it just revealed how dependent I was on her to be okay. How my accepting of myself was from outside of me. It was from her. It was from other people. It was from my peers. It was from, my crew. I was a concrete contractor for years. I was an athlete in high school. I was in the Marine Corps. So getting validation outside of myself was my life. And I carried a lot of fuck you energy. I'm gonna fucking prove you wrong. Get that chip on the shoulder. But it finally wore itself out. And what is shame exactly? Because we hear the word guilt as well, right? Well, shame is who I am. A belief that I'm bad or I'm unworthy. Guilt is, oh, I did something, I hurt that person. You should feel guilty about that. That is a good emotion that we were created with to say, hey, stop and correct. That's not healthy. Why guilt can resolve, but shame doesn't. See, I just explained that. False guilt, being blamed for what wasn't yours. There's another one. What shame feels like. Can't look people in the eye. Hide, isolate, feel inferior. Black and white thinking. Mirror or avoidance. So this is what shame feels like in your body, right? Catch yourself, you can't look people in the eye. You know, it's either this or it's that. There's no fluidity. There's no meeting in the middle and finding common ground. It's because your nervous system doesn't feel safe in that. It has to be this way or you don't feel safe. That's the black and white. You got to mirror somebody, or you have to avoid somebody to feel safe in your body. This goes back to the nervous system, right? So why this matters. Shame shapes identity. Shame shapes relationships. Shame shapes how we show up in the world. So if I were to say to the business owner, who runs your business? That business owner would say, well, I run my business. And then I would say, well, what part of you runs your business? They would have a long pause. They may take a stab at it, but usually they don't know. They have no idea. Like, what are you getting at? What are you talking about? Tell me the answer. And the answer is the nervous system. It's that part of you. It's that part of you that is running your business, right? Because at the end of the day, a business is numbers and relationships. And what affects the numbers? Relationships. You got relationships with your employees, your clients, your vendors, your partners, all of it. And guess what? If you don't have a solid relationship with your nervous system, with your emotions, you are not maximizing what your business has to offer to the world. And so then we can take that a step back. Who's running your family? Who's running you in your daily thoughts, in your daily emotions? I can tell you, it's your nervous system. And this is why we are talking about shame. Shame, y'all. This is it. We are starting out at the foundational core level. And I hope you can hear this, because if you can, this video is valuable. I am giving great value to you, to your life, to your wife, to your family, to your business, because this is legit. How do I know? Because it worked for me in my life as I dove in 2 years. I left the concrete business. I sold the house. I moved to a mountain and dove in full time on this. Separation from my wife. Broken to come out the other side. Not that I have arrived, not that I am still growing, because let me tell you, once you think you've arrived, like once you think, oh, I've been enlightened, no, it gets even harder, because it just starts fine-tuning. This is a lifestyle, but it is fun, and there is peace in your heart. There can be joy and peacefulness felt at a deeper level, because when you are able to work out the nervous system and the nervous body that's been carrying shame, and what it does is it creates new possibilities, new space within yourself for new energies to come in. Superstition Mountain, baby. Got the energies of this world from creator, source, Ewa, the tree in Avatar. I love that one. Just connecting the hair to the tree, allowing yourself to be loved by the highest version of you. You get to show up for you. Saint Francis of Assisi has a quote that says, "What you are looking for is what is looking." It's you. There is no separation between you and source and love. Which brings me full circle to the beginning of this video, that your nervous body had to protect you from shame. And what caused shame? That's where these protectors come out. When you get triggered, that's a protector coming out to protect you so that you can feel safe. That was created by shame, unknowingly. You could have the best parents in your life and still have complex trauma because they left you in the crib too long crying, because they set you down. That's how sensitive, vulnerable, loving, open, innocent, pure little beings we are when we come into the world. And this is you. If you found this video, this is who you are. And it's about being on the journey to connecting with that authentic self. And it takes going through and feeling with your nervous system those uncomfortable feelings that we subconsciously felt as kids. And it's not comfortable and it's not easy. You could be the baddest dude on the earth, but if you haven't done this, you're not. You could be physically or whatever, you could be tough, but like this is it. This is the fire, going through it and feeling that uncomfortability and allowing it. Welcoming the uncomfortability, just allow it to be there. So, man, this is one of, I believe, 5. We'll see. I don't know. I might have covered all 5 of them right there because I just flow. I don't edit these videos. I just hit record and let her buck. So, hope y'all enjoyed this. Hopefully you found some value. If you want, check out this video or this video. I'm not sure where it'll be. And continue the journey with me. Like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. And peace out. I'm glad you're with me here. Have a good one. Peace.